This natural paint, this is ultramarine blue. These are natural pigments, supposedly extremely light, fast, non-toxic, except for you still have to use them as powder, so I have a mask on. I'm going to mix up some of each color and put it in little glass jars that I picked up at Salmon Arm Stationery today, and I kind of clean them out. I don't have a piece of glass to do this on, so I'm doing it on a cookie sheet, which is flat and easy to clean as well. So I'm just going to do that. So basically you take that, and you make like a little volcano in there. And then what you're going to do is add some, they have walnut oil that they use, or that comes with the whole kit. And I've put it in a dropper. Tony suggested I do that because it can go from being thick to really runny really quickly, but I found it can probably take quite a bit of oil, so I'm just going to put a bunch of oil in the middle there. I'm not finding this oil smelly. It's not giving me a headache. Usually when I've tried oils before, I've instantly got a migraine, but so far so good. And this walnut oil apparently doesn't yellow and doesn't crack. And these pigments apparently are the most light, fast, and pure pigments. So far, the colors that I've used, I've mixed so far. I did this one, which is ultramarine purple, which ends up being very dark. So as you add oil, you can see the pigment color gets darker. So I imagine thinning it and with oil later, or mixing it with white, would definitely lighten those colors. So I'm kind of excited to try all of these colors and play with it. I really don't know what I'm going to do, other than I was lent a book on intuitive painting, and I've taken an intuitive painting class, a couple of them with Chris Seidel, and kind of start by choosing a color and a brush and just having at the canvas, as opposed to trying to make a portrait or paint a tree or paint anything in specific. It's not necessarily an abstract piece, because I think abstract pieces you set out ahead of time what you're going to do. I don't know, I'm not really an abstract artist, but I'm just going to play with colors and textures and glazes. Like, you can thin oils down really thin and put layers of color over each other. So I thought I'd start with the purple and the blue, because they are analogous colors, so they go well together. And then I'm going to mix up some white, I think, next, so that I can lighten and darken. And then I'm not really sure, because the other colors are all very earthy in comparison to these two. So I think maybe the gold, because it seems to bounce pretty nice off of this blue, I think. So I think I might mix up that one after. And then just kind of see, because that's the complement of the purple, and orange is the complement of the blue, so being kind of a impure yellow ochre there, it should complement both of the two colors that I have mixed up. So it's kind of getting goopy. This might be easier on glass, I don't know. I just watched one little tutorial on how to do it, and so, like everything else, I'm just winging it, seeing how I can put that all together. But you can see how it's getting mixed in now. Try a little bit more oil. It's kind of nice having this little bottle with the squeeze dropper, because then you can put it all over instead of, you know, glugging it out of the bottle and having it be way too much or whatever. And You thin the paint after with the oil, and they also have